Same.
Same.
No, it didn't die. But yours did.
Så her kommer der en rigtig treat, en lækkerbisken. Og når man spiller mod verdensmesteren, den trippelte verdensmester, så skal man selvfølgelig have en speak på. Så speak will be in Danish, but foreigners are welcome to see the XG feed. I might throw in something along the way, but this is for the Danish and Swedish spectators.
I played Peter van Roy yesterday.
Right.
Teams, and he had his headphones and then was short of time.
The Greek Grand Prix, round 2. We both won our first match.
Timed out.
Now we are head to head round 2 in a 200 player field. So it's going to be a long tournament, hopefully for one of us.
So probably wouldn't matter.
As I recall it, it
Still is like
did.
Oh, okay, have a good match.
Right, good match.
As always, I turn down the volume, and I do it in Danish from here. Så jeg skruet ned, så vi kan holde fokus. Granstedt er en hurtig spiller, en snapspiller. Man kommer ikke til at kede sig i hans selskab. Spiller også godt, så har han et level af table feeling, som er bedre end langt de fleste mennesker. Backgammon spiller dobbelt 5, der skal 2 på baren. Og han ved, hvad det er for 2. Så har vi allerede en dobling. Og den er super borderline. Take pass. Sort har 8-9 brikker i zonen. Og har allerede fremskudt det bagerste anker til at være på en brik på 20-punktet. Så teknisk kan jeg godt se, at computeren ikke kan lide den. I praksis kan man godt nappe sådan en. Det er ikke alle, der kan finde ud af at spille den her som sort. Og det giver lidt ekstra til hvid. Meget interessant med sådan en 6-4 der. Skal man hitte en brik mere, eller skal man hitte brik nummer 2? Der er jeg sgu hitte en brik mere. Hvis der er nogen, der kigger med, som ikke ved, hvad det her spil, den her spiltype er, så hedder det en blitz. Sort prøver at lukke hvide sprikker ude med en fed hvid anker, så det kommer ikke til at ske. 6-5. Den skal 2 mand ned. Den er der ikke mange, der finder. Computeren siger simpelthen, at man skal gå all in på, at hvid danser, så man kan få lukket det 2 punkt. Hvis hvid danser, så har sort jo 80% af numrene, der er gode næste gang. 2 og 3 og 4 og 8. Det er det samme som 2, 3 og 4. 29, det er second best play. Jeg vil ikke finde den her. Lad os prøve at give den en plus. Sammen. Ja. Her er nogle 5'ere trods alt. Prøv at se, hvor god den her stilling havde været nu med 2 mand nede. Vi skal hele vejen. Jeg ved på, at den bliver lavet om. Hele vejen må være bedst her. 5-1. Okay, så vi hætter mod 0-4. 6-1. Carry a checker home. Waiting for another shot. 4 and... Nope. Foreigners around the screen. We are playing at the Manipulous Boards. Manipulous is the board sponsor of the tournament. Amazing board. Probably the best tournament board I've played. But the tournament where the boards were already put up. Okay, let's see. So running is the wrong idea. Wait for another chance. Just bring them home. Don't waste a single pip. White is shining on the bar with a low PR, but a 0 chance to win the game unless Granstedt delivers a shot. Try to roll the 4 with left hand, with right hand. Soon I'll begin to use both hands.
Looks best.
Yeah. If you roll like that, it doesn't matter. Stay out there.
I missed the roll. 5-1. Because the matches are nominated for... oh, I'm sorry. Wrong move. 5-3. I'm nominated for the B map. We have to wait leaving the home board until now, where it's actually a decision. Why am I speaking English? Game. Okay, we just continue. It's going so well. 0.3 and 2.1. I had like 5 decisions and he had like 20. So which is the best? Six two. Running, but to where? It's the same. Well, the hit is mandatory and the 2 is optional, but it seems reasonable to go to the 21 point. 2-1. Well, looks like a hit to prevent black from having the full roll to make a dangerous point, which he doesn't care about. He's gonna make it anyway. Pretty strong answer. Seems to be duplicating the nothing. Okay, that's why. It's not the 5s, it's the 6s. So it's wrong. This is better. Keep a spare on the midpoint. Leaving both of all not so good 6s from the bar. Yes, well played. Even in the score, it's a little too soon. Black has his own 5-point, and white has only 9 checkers in the zone. With one more checker, that would be a cube. 4-1 hit and split. In all circumstances, that is wrong, but in this case, it's very good. And now I can help it. Need to cube. And it's super borderline take. Please take. That's a no. Okay. Pass, and the PR for the game was 0, and the 0 point something for you, Jörgen. 1-4 to 13. What would you guess, Karsten, that the PRs would end up upon? Well, on the low side of 4, hopefully. On a good day, it's going to be a 3. If the dice are easy, it could go lower, but not very likely. Duplicating 4-2. 2-1. It looks like a 5-point. Only 6s with certain numbers would hit and cover. Not the 6-5. The question is hit and run or cover and play down. And the hit was the better choice in this case. I would have fanned. 6. What about the 3? You have 3 choices of a good 3. The worst of them is splitting. Black is dangerous. 2 down or play to the 5. Both is fine. But splitting is the wrong idea. Black has 10 checkers in the zone. Yeah, 10 checkers in the zone. And a fly shot on 6-1, 4-3. Interesting. And it confirms that when you have the chance to run, take it. unless you can make something real strong, otherwise or elsewhere with the 5-3. But I think a checker to the 5-point is not really strong. It's just like postponing the problem. Kind of ironic that there is a middle child here that is splitting with the 3 and playing the 5 down. Nobody would do that. It's either to the 5-point or the running game. Yep. Double 2. Well, how to play that to the 9 and 11. What about the last one? 2 checkers to the 9. I think the human choice is to play 2 checkers to the 11. And since I'm human, this is most likely what I'm gonna do. What you can see here is I'm playing 1 check at the time, and then I'm using the wrong tools. And I probably would make that mistake tomorrow as well. Okay, bad roll, but not the worst. 3-1. 8-point is a part of the prime, since we don't have the deuce. 3-2. Over it. Go for the running game. Interesting. The naughty play. Only a 5 blunder move, so we're just having a look. Monster roll. Unless there comes another monster roll. 2-4. Then we'll have a cube. I would say a monster cube, but the computer says it's questionable to borderline. But since people might pass this, it's a very nice cube. Yes, thank God. We already established it's a take, but it's a take in the same amount as the last cube, which was passed. The fear factor also plays in, but you have a 5 prime, and white has 2 checkers, needs 2 3s, and 2 escapes after that. And at the same time, blitzing and escaping is not so easy. So let's see, what could the bad rolls be? Double 6 and 6-2. It's very bad. The best one is, of course, double 3. Pass. All right. 0.2 and 32. What happened? 6-5. And passing at 300. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry about that, Jörgen. 1. Both. Okay. So hitting the PR4 is very tricky from here on, unless it's going to be a long match. 4-2. Interesting. Looks like unless something crazy happens here, another cube. 6-1. Run. Very strong. Could be a cube with a 3-point board. A Danish guy told me once, and I don't seem to be listening, but he told me that if you're outboarding the opponent and the race is about even, and you're behind in the race or in the score, anything is okay. Yeah. I cubed on the protest and just put it over. 5-3. It's a close call which one to hit. I would still hit the 16 tomorrow. It's the right play. Okay. go on with the strong eights. Eights spelled E-I-G-H-T. Why would I make the 7 point? Okay, it's a fully committed blitz, so switching the point is easy. 3 down, ammunition. And the last one, I like to play down as well. One. Oh, the blitz is going wrong. Yeah. The plan here, the idea is to lift the blood since it's a builder for the 2 point and you don't want to get hit. So that was a bad mistake from my side. Didn't get punished. 5-3. Got it worked out, and here comes the Gammon Blitz. 5-4. 20 point, could be, or make the deuce. We have reached a position which is not very exciting to talk about, so I just put in the numbers and waiting for something to happen. And something happened. Lift. 2 from the 5 or 2 from the 6. Interesting. 2 from the 5 seems obvious, but then you have bad 6-4 in a minute. Bad 2-3. Might as well lift the 5 or the 6 point now. Computer says doesn't really matter. This doesn't fix the problem, but I get the picture. It saved the 6-4 and the 2-3, so not sure. 4-2. Yeah, the deuce is a big deal. Fewer fly shots on roll 2 if you play it like this. But when it fans, doesn't really matter.
to squeeze out everything you can.
The B-map move.
It's so sick.
Before the match, Jörgen Granstedt
Oh.
asked me,
Oh, I
you're
saved
flying
it.
the match B-map because then he's gonna end up in the
That's the
database
weakness
too.
with that.
Yeah.
He wants it or
format.
not. That is a
That's it.
stupid
That's
rule.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, yes, I am. So you'll end up, so you better play B-map moves. Sorry about that. Instead, I didn't make the rules. I hope they change them. Doesn't make sense. Force a guy into the database, maybe on a day he's playing a tournament without being well forever. What reason? It's plain as stupid. But the system itself is brilliant. Invented by Janovsky 10 years ago, I think. 6-4. 6-4 on the board, 6-4 on the scoreboard. Double 2. Make a point, maybe make a big point all the way up, but I would stay split. 9. What's going on? 3-1. 4-2, sorry. Running now, potentially we are having a cube next time, depending how many pips. There's enough, 11 pips. It's right short of a cube. We need just a few more pips. Sure, not double 2 or double 1.
We have a chance for a nice move.
Yeah, I just said it might be the right move because you will not have a shot. Yes, yes, because we can. I love that guy. He did it mainly because he just liked to see it. And on top of that, it's turned out to be right as well. Not a big deal. Yeah. Using the stack for the 6. Not gonna clear. 9 point in a way. Very good. Not a big deal, but good way of thinking backgammon. 6-4, is that 2 down? Same but different. Leaving a shot, never gonna happen. Let's give it a double plus. But the computer wants to leave a shot, and I can't see why. Doesn't really make sense. Now the pip lead is 8. Black checkers. Still a no cube. But any development could be a cube. Might even consider paying on this one. Double 5. Okay, new leader. The 2 first 5s was easy, and the 2 second was to defend the race. So now white is the guy who wants to break the contact. Oh, just a second. I forgot to put in the webcam. Here I am. Hello. Now missed the roll, so we have to take it again. Okay, webcam is important, not just a black dot. 2-1. now we have a 50-50 game. And that kills that 50-50 game. Unless, no, a super spoiler. He knew the cube would come.
Poor decisions.
Double and, of course, a strong game. And he's coming back at me for the PR, but not for the points yet.
Backgammon. The worst part, I agreed about every one of them, so probably wrong.
Yeah.
So far, I'm the one overperforming. But in backgammon, you know, it goes up and down. So let's see. Anything could happen. Just one huge blunder away from equalizing. But this is not a PR tournament. It's a win tournament. 6-5. Looks like a double hit. But keep the bar point slotted. Unstack the heavy 6-point. And the computer agrees. Good hit on the deuce, but you want actually to make this 7-point. So double hitting on the ace is a way of defending the 7-point.
My turn.
Yeah.
This could be a cube, a sizable cube. It's a monster cube. Okay. The score is involved, of course, and there might be a market loss next time. The 1-point board is almost always.
Yeah.
Double 4, I'll pass, please. This is why it was a cube. This is why I should have passed, but I didn't. 4-2. Undangerous roll. Well, semi. It brings down more wood to the fire. Dangerous. Fan. Now it's really dangerous. I need to make an ace. Just to stay in the game until the end. 5-2. Out in the triple shot or down to the double shot. What do you want to do? Oh, doesn't really matter. 1. Play in this position, he knows. He's done it a million times. Maybe only like 10,000, but still like slotting the bar. Find that play. That would be a great move. Bring it all down. Making sense. 3-2. Bring it. Nope. 5-2. Slotting the 3. Just put it where you want it. Amazing. Who would do that? Not me. Let me see why. 6-5. Looks like another gammon. 8-7. get rid of that billy builder on the deuce. You don't want to aim for more than 2 checkers on the deuce, so you have to get rid of it. It's actually a very easy move if you have read any of Mitchie's books, and of course Granstedt has read them all. 5-4, 2 checkers down for sure. Big deal. As long as the 5 comes down. 5 and get rid of that 6 point. That's in McGill's book. Interesting. 5-3. Okay, out of the backgammon area for sure. 6-2. What a nasty roll. You have to play to the 3. Nothing to do about it. Now you can make a point, make the 4 point. Yeah, easy move. You cannot save the gammon, Karsten, without hitting something. So when you hit something, you need to ensure the wins. Okay, 6-1. Another backgammon checker out of there. Maybe just the 4 and play the 6 down. I like that. 15. That is the top move. Shot on double 3. Yeah. Another move. You don't want to keep 3 in the back checkers.
You know what it looks like?
This looks like a giant finger.
Maybe I should do it too.
Yeah.
That's
Better.
Should be that.
Executive gesture, but it's not the right idea, but I'll take it. 6-3. Slotting the 7. The checkers are where you want them, so back 3.
Not good.
Creative roll. Left the shot. Right. That is how table feeding works. He's overthrowing the dice, and they have to be punished.
Bad for your PR.
And here
Bad for your
begins
PR, I
against
said.
the hunt,
Yes.
but for sure the backgammon,
Unless I don't
gammon
hit it.
as well.
Yeah, that's also
And
good.
that would be much better.
Yeah, it's one big mistake instead of many small mistakes.
Talking about,
I'll take a 1500 to avoid.
there will never be a game like this until 2 checkers are on the bar on a closed board. Right, break the prime. 4-3. Maybe should hit on that 4-3. Or anything else. That's a major, very sweet move. Look what happens.
Next time.
Promise?
If I roll 2 aces. Alright, 7 in a row. Hit that shot.
Hit. Slot, another wonderful roll. Double slot in the board. It's like asking for trouble, but it's right. If you don't get slot number 2, you never win the game.
It never happens.
Please do it.
It just happens.
But it's at least a hit. I mean, these kind of beauties are why we're playing backgammon. Oh, there it is. hit the clock. At least it would impress the world champ, which is also important. You have to impress the people you admire. Who doesn't admire Jörgen Granstedt? Who doesn't admire me for calling him Jürgen, for sure. Jürgen is the right one. Muscle move is going to be red, and here comes the ace. Probably a deuce. Okay, it seems like we have a position I don't really understand. So, like Benjamin Lund says, I must study harder. Now it's not about winning, it's about saving the gammon.
Wrong side.
Out an ace. That's 21 numbers. Now I find the big ones, the super big ones. Yeah, must study harder. Remember that. And here comes the gammon go again. Stay back. 11 and 12 away. Seven. Like numbers, but not 3-1. Here comes a backgammon safe move. Winning games or losing backgammons. That's a very difficult balance. What a blunder I made. Look at the 6-5 again. Okay. 3-1. The way to crack this nut is to count the numbers. How many shots will you get? Like a single shot, double shot, and then backgammons. Like up 5. 6. It was very close. 5-4.
Oh,
Savable.
it's alive.
If you play it correctly.
Important. What is important is me making 2 more crossovers.
Tell me it wasn't there.
1,
Uh,
4. Action. Come on.
That 6-5 was a
Yeah,
very interesting.
5 game.
yeah.
More or less for both of
Play
us.
safe to
You
I
played
wasn't
safe and
tricky
almost
bastards.
lost the backgammon.
Now
What
it's
happened?
2.5 and 5.3.
So 3 gammons in 6 games.
Yeah,
Fine.
quick match. We will not lose some
And
time.
we agreed it's
No.
a good match. We both feel unlucky. Very rare that you go to the ace in 4-1. This is okay.
Could we stop the clock for 20 seconds?
Sure.
I just need some water. I'm really dry, you know.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
Uh,
just a second.
So I'm gonna fast forward.
So whose turn is it?
Okay.
It's your turn.
Oh, you can take it.
Whose turn is it? Maybe that's one of his secrets. Win the right tournaments is to play fast enough to get some long breaks. This move is brilliant. Ah, I saw it. It was great. Just gonna move on after hitting. Should have done it. 1, 2, 3. Bringing a checker down. So easy. Yeah. Find it. It. Your favorite. 3-2. Pity. Maybe it was. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. 3. Making the 10 point. And hitting. 1, 2, 3. And now comes the tricky one. God. Somebody. 6.
Where's the 6?
That's shitty low.
I'm
Actually,
happy
better
about
to
my hit.
fan. Yeah, 6-2 and 6-4 are worse than fanning. It's a borderline cube. Can that really be the case? It's a borderline cube. 3 blots, 4 prime. And even the race is smiling. Actually, I think I could find this cube. Over the board, let's see. Since it's like 8 weeks ago, played the match. Can't really remember what happened. I didn't find it. Here comes
All right, let's
the
go.
Wild West.
Wild game.
The cube is gone for sure.
Let's go on again.
Even though there are more plots. And the feeling of this position is worse than the other one. Must, of course, control the no double. really likes it. I prefer this play. Just like jumping out and make the deuce. Why not?
I'll have a break because I can't go home saying I got knocked out. I need a single break. At least we'll get the trophy. Finish the video. Yeah, sure. Okay. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, yeah. I think I don't think it will take that break. No. Well, I can't take that break. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, you know.
No hits.
Fish should be
There's a goal.
somewhere.
It's a goal.
Okay, fine, it's fine.
Well, super borderline double take, where the doubling is the borderline decision and the take is of course very easy. Black has nothing except a 3-point board in the right end. The rack, but it's market losing like double 4, for example. Nasty roll. 6, double 3, double 5, 3-1 dance, 4-1 dance. It's volatile, but in the low end. Score 8-7. You don't really want to see a 4 cube, which could happen here. So I'm guessing he's gonna wait. Or maybe it's gonna be what the heck. These are famous. Mixed with the why not cube. All of these cubes could be strong. The take is very, very easy, of course. Totally makes sense. He rolled, and he rolled the big one. 2 hits and a 4-point board. Impossible to misplay. So 2 checkers. Put 2 checkers in, or 2. Now it's going to be really ugly.
Price distribution, so both has pairs that
It's of
take
course still a cube.
choice.
The pass.
Positive
It's so easy, so
is
even.
involved.
Granstedt didn't cube me.
It has pairs, but the price pool is
Now he needs
1,200
builders
euros.
outside.
The share of the 1,400
Doesn't really matter how he moves them as long as he
remains
moves
a little
one of the back
uncertain.
checkers. Ah, 2-3. So here comes the easy take and maybe still a cube. If you have the feeling it was too good before, you could easily get the feeling that this is a monster cube. Nothing monster about it, but it is a cube. 6 and 4. You know, when you're transcribing your own matches and an easy take like this comes along and you can see yourself thinking about it, then you know something's gonna happen. Let's see. 218 in PR. And if I drop this one, it will be 4 plus for sure. Oh, I'm making myself nervous. But from a technical point of view, white has an anchor and black has 4 checkers back and made his own 1 point. And the 1 point alone is a giveaway because it can only be used for a blitz, which is impossible here. The 4 cube is so nice. I'm gonna wet myself in a minute. If you have XG open, you can press Control Alt K cube information. K cube is with the C, but okay. And it says the take point for white is 40% or 31 with the live cube. 31, but the gammons are 35 here. So you need to win a lot of games, and he wins almost 40% games. Almost 40. Okay, let's get over with. I'm gonna fast forward. And I passed it. Welcome to the PR service, Mr. Bredahl. And as I mentioned, +4. Best move. It's just like the old Karate Kid movies from the 80s, where Mr. Miyagi says, Daniel-san, if you do not want to be hit, don't be there. 14 is the most silent move. 4-1. There is no way of not being there on this 4-1, and I would any day prefer to unstack the heavy point. So let's see what I'm gonna pay here. Yeah, unstacking is one of my proverbs. And it cost me 40, 53. 6-5, hit and pass on. Yeah. 6-1. This is a clearly pass, I would say. It looks ugly. Sometimes, if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck, it is a duck. So, seen from Black's point of view, he has a better race, 20 pips, almost. He has a 5 point and he has escaped the checker, and he's 4 away from winning the match. Now it's best case, double pass next time, otherwise too good. This could be a double pass. but I know a lot of people who could just grab it and look forward to the 4 cube, but you don't get that many 4 cubes in a stock position like this. Almost too good to double. Very easy pass. This time I'm not as nervous as I was the last time because I'm most likely just counting the race to see if anything on the Pratt is going my way. Position, race, and threats. Nothing is going my way. Throw it away, please. What happened here to Granstedt? He missed the cube before the 6-1. That one I might have taken, but we'll never know. 7-10. Okay. So the Swedish world champ took 6 points in a row. Stop the thief. 2-1. 2-6. Verdammt. 5-4. Better hit something. Now I can cube no matter what. 1, 2, 3. Then the split. Why? Because white is low on fuel. Exactly. Look how the dice are just spinning. I've never seen dice spin as much as on these Manipulous boards. A Greek board factory. A long history of making accessories for games. Look them out on manipulous.com. No sponsorship. 4-1. Hitting and maybe securing the anchor. Just to make sure it doesn't turn out too bad. 4-5. In and out. Sounds dirty, but it's not. What a roll. Okay. What is good? Now it's like a 50-50 game. Yeah. Double 5. Slot the ace and look for the last 5. Which doesn't really matter. Small edge to 9-4. But I like this play. I still do. Now I get it. Okay, understand. Ooh, 4 point or 9 point. 9 point, very easy. Interesting. Five, 3. Okay, if the score was 9-7, this would be monster cube. But 10-7, it's not. 5-3. Only one play. How about this? It's a small cube, but I would feel like it might be, but why not just roll on? See what happens. I'm sure if Granstedt was here, would say I felt it was too good, and I actually agree with him. 6-3 is a monster roll. Can only be spoiled by 6-4 or double 6. Wow. Let's see how big a no double it is. It's a quadruple blunder to cube here. 350 blunder. Even with the one shot, and but the race is the problem. He needs to hit that checker. Should have been a 5-2. But it's not. 4-3. Bring me a 6. 6-2. It's like perfect. This plays only so fast because the race is already counted. You can't leave a 9 shot. 4 numbers in the bank. How much is the 9? It's a blunder. Yep. Put the checkers where you want them. And the dilly builder on the 3 is so ugly. This is so unpure. Well, it could be more pure. That's what I mean. 3-2. Now you can leave the 7s. Nobody's gonna lift the 8 point. Doesn't make sense. Let's give it a plus plus. See if it helps him. No, not really. Just made it worse. 4-3, 5-2. Too much. Okay. Any set 3, 4, and 5 is a market loser for white. Any one of them. And now also 5-2, 4-3 with the fan. Yeah, I'm sure he had a feeling that was not the right idea. Oh, that's a market loss. Okay. I'm gonna steal a point here.
Oh,
It's a trick.
I just show him the
It's legal.
double 5 to 2. Yeah, we got carried away, or I did. Sorry about that. Double 2, maybe it's too good. Maybe it's too good. But it's not. You could play it like it looks too good, and then you get another shot. Play in a weak way. You won't get punished. So technical. Like that, yes. That's a good play. He knows the cube is coming. Don't spend. Okay, yes, 14. Very interesting match. Very good. No matter what happens, it's an amazing match. Let's see how is it too good, or could I justify taking a roll? Oh, it's super borderline. 8 thousandths. If I knew that over the board, I would roll on. Race-wise, we're looking for combinations of a very small roll and a double 5 or something. So, strong PRs for both players. Plus minus 1. And 8-10. Missing my battle box. When I'm traveling, I never bring it. 3 away, you don't play for gammons in the same way, so you just make the 2 strong points. Double 5, strong counter roll. Taking the 10 and looking for the 5. Killing the cube. Strong play to go to the 8. Oh, 6-3. Running. Seems good. And the race is in my favor. Even I didn't get the double 6. 2-1. Is that a hit? Leaving 3 and 10, 9, 12 return shots. 5-4. Out. 6 is a funny roll. 5-6. You don't even have to run. I could slot something exactly. Oh, that's a big move. Never gonna happen. But the idea here is to play the 6-4 right away, slowly narrowing down. 2 extra shots, 5-2, 4-3. You need to make the 4 if you do this. You need to make the 4 to be strong in the exchange of hits in case it comes. So, okay, yes. You probably guessed I'm not English speaking from nature. What I'm speaking, we call it, or Karamatic calls it, English. I like it and I'm proud of it. So 11 pips down, but a strong holding game. Yeah, you have to save the blood now. Slot something. No. Slot something. Let's see how the plus reacts. Okay. Mistake. 1. Okay. 5 point and the 9. It makes sense since the double 2 would be a better roll than the double 3. So take away the double 2. Why not cover? Well, it's quite easy. Here you can leave a shot and you won't get a shot next time. So it's a stupid move from my side. No idea why I did that. All my aces, not just the 6-1. Every ace is a bad roll from here. Exactly. Five one. Something's wrong. I moved something just a roll ago. Let's see how the 5-3 works. It's from here. Three and 5. Okay, that's why. I'm sorry. Then 4-1. And then 5-1. Making the ace. Keeping 6 spare on the 7 point for worst times. 5-4. Now I fixed my problem. And now Mr. Granstedt fixed his problem.
Yes.
With a solid 14 pip lead, the cube is very hard not to find. the same goes with the pass. So 2.3 and the pure game for Granstedt leaves us at 11-8, and that's 5 away. And as we call it, 5 away, 2 away gives me 25% plus minus. According to the PR, that is a plus 25, but according to the titles, it's a minus. So let's just settle for square. Hit to be square. We lose. Double 6-6 or 6. Just making the bar point. Strong roll. Pressure on white. Up 10 pips. He needs 4. 5 is not that important. The 4 is the main issue here. Now we have like a 50-50 position. 6-3, 6-5. Granstedt is heading for the 4 mark, which could be interesting since I mentioned it from the beginning. And hopefully I'm not. You never know. 5-4 running. Leaving 2 return shots. Only one of the 9s is working. Now 3-2. Is that enough for a cube? Sure not. Not even in this 4. 6-5. Make the 9 point. That does not make sense. So what's left for me is to embrace the race. Not looking for contact, I'm looking for a set. Dangerous that looks. Backgammon, dangerous, rhymes with stupid. 6s and 3s and go for the throat, and the contact is not in my favor. I'm outboard, I'm down in the or up in the race, so I need to stay back. Then I can play a beautiful game like this one. PR-wise, thank you. I did. Now we have a holding game with race for white.
Yeah.
Just 8 pips, but everything counts.
Yeah,
Double
then I
2,
saw some blocks.
4 and 5. I'm gonna leave.
380. Yeah,
Yeah, we just talked. You were a fan, yes, but then you should have hit. Or left. Or something. Oh, just a second. 6-3, 3-2. Play. Preparing to vacate the 11 point. To make the 5 point. 10 pips lead. Plus 12. Sorry, plus 6. 6-5. No fly shots. It's a no fly shot position, so you cannot leave an 8 shot. No. That's a misunderstanding. Maybe I'm missing a cube. Well, press that. Let's see. Ow. Take it easy, Karsten. Got carried away. But it's worth thinking about. Double 2 doesn't hit, but 6-2, 5-3, double 4, that's 5 numbers. And double 5 is good. And the 6s are okay. But the take is so easy. The top roll. Now became too good. Okay, moving on. 6-3. And if somebody's mentioning I'm using my middle finger to move that checker, it's random. Don't mean to insult or offend anybody. Ah, here comes a very interesting move. I could hit and I could not. The hit goes for the gammons and I have the access to the cube. It's in the middle, so the hit is actually slightly better. Slightly better. I'm not sure who's gonna find the hit because we tend to see, well, negative and stuff, but if I want to win a gammon, I better stop the running, but it seems like I've given up 8 games to win 18, 17. Oh, I did it. Wow. And was right. Okay. But does it pay off? There's no guarantees. Six, 5, 4 combination will leave a shot, but not 6-2. It looks like 10, 11. Depends on the next roll. Very important roll. That leaves. What was that roll? It was 6-4 or was it 2-1? Double 2? 6-4. Ah, the Joker rolls a Joker. Now I have 5 Jokers. The rest will just leave a position. Man.
Take your move. Roll.
Should I roll?
Of course.
Oh,
Should I roll? Yes,
oh,
you should roll.
Okay.
Give yourself a move. Not double 6.
Oh, that's
Oh, good play.
4-6.
We're having so much fun.
Maybe that's the difference to be.
Mostly him because he's leading 11-9. So now we comes to 0.4. That's good. Yeah, Toby. Comes to the most gammonish of all scores.
Looked like a gammon in the end.
With the cube in the middle. 2 away, 4 away.
So I hit you for nothing.
They win the race otherwise.
4-3. Not a cube yet. It is. It's a borderline. No, take it away. Take it away. No, it's a millipoint cube. Nasty stuff. Then I just need to secure my lead. And then the cube will come. 5-2. Making a point. Oh, he can hit. He can hit. Ah, he missed it. Ah, schade. Schade. So what's going to happen here? Yeah, he psyched me. He's tricking me.
You threw me off
It's a
balance.
cube, but instead I take 200
I thought you
take.
would hit with the 5-2. So I lost.
Let's see what happens. I talk too much. Yes, far away. You cannot send over a bad cube. If you feel like you are the favorite, it's a cube for sure. But okay, counting the raise is reasonable. 6 pips, even that. Ship it. Ship it. Hopeless.
Next time you'll see it.
If I roll 5-2 now, I
Yes.
roll a hit.
I'm gonna mention it for you.
5-3. I'm sure he'll take it. Now it's a no double.
Make some blunders here and there.
Just missing a wonderful, wonderful cube. Okay. In general, I'm sure that I'm playing too fast. He's tricking me, and he's a better fast player than me, so I shouldn't jump on the hook, or what do you call it? Double false is strong. Easy take no matter what for the 6-2. Easy take. But the cube, is it coming? It's a small no double. That's because of the only 12 pips. And when you're 2 away, you can take really like low percentage positions as long as you don't lose. Come on. So I can actually clear the point, like let's say 4-3. And after a miss, I can still cube him in. But let's clear the point. Yep. 4-3. What do you know? Pay off. 4 shots. 5-2. Fake 7.
Have to be looked twice.
Yeah. They're laughing. And here comes the borderline cube, and of course a very easy take. 5-2. So preparing to clear the 10 shot would be to strip it. Oh, that's a good move. Ah, I saw it. Okay, thank God. 4-1. 1. Good play with the 4, by the way. Lifting the 9. I didn't have that number on my radar. But yes, then I would get rid of it. It makes sense. Hopefully I do it now. No, you don't want to keep the stripped prime. It has 0 value to me. Oops, sorry about the ding. 10 pips. And no shots. 3 is easy. Yeah. Take a look at the 5. Might leave on a 6. So here comes the jokers. No hit. Why would I do that? Why not make the 5 point? I can see I didn't even see it. He wants to leave. That's why.
If there's one more game, you need to take a pee break.
So I better win.
Backgammon is
we
always
promise.
so interesting when the current game might be the final game. And this could be a situation for both of us. Let's have a look at the double 3. 88 millipoints. what happens here is black needs to just give up the game, but he's thinking there's not that many gammons. So I'll just stay on my side. So he made the DMP move. 5-4-3 is a very good roll,
Good
leaving
news and bad
4
news.
shots, 5-2 and 5-3.
That can also be good news and bad news.
Could be good news, bad news.
Gonna have your pee break and winning the match.
Maybe we don't need it.
No?
1, 2, any 3.
Maybe we don't need it.
Huge underdog now. Double 4. Another shot.
Good play.
But on the good side, he gets out of all the gammons, which is very important in the score. Hits the clock with 12 minutes left. That is a blunder. Okay, computer didn't like my move, so right in time before I just hit 2 blunders. Fantastic, thank you. The floor is too deep. Not a big deal, as I see it. I get the 6-1 now. I should go for another shot. What a stupid move. And then this 6-4 doesn't matter move comes along, and now I take my time. So after 30 years of playing backgammon, I still have a lot of stuff to work on. Need a set. .5. I hit the Grandmaster remark. Or is it 2? Can't remember. But not the G1. The aim was G1. Still a long way to go. Okay, looks like the end of the match is near. But no matter what, it's always a pleasure to play the Triple One Champion, and I hope somebody enjoyed the video. Yes, of course, I'm gonna win this, but I'm not. 3-2.
Good match.
Good match.
Thank you. Good match. All right, everybody. It was a pleasure, and I hope you had fun. Remember to hit the like button, of course, as always.